Hi, welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller. Did you almost forget?
No, I was trying to remember if I was supposed to say what episode.
Sorry.
This is episode 151.
You can tell from the butt, she's like, what am I supposed to say?
Of our knitting, crocheting, sewing, needlework, whatever craft we're working on at the time. We are in Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. You can find us on Facebook, Ravelry, Instagram, and Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs.
You can find me on Ravelry and on Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, all one word, Loupy. And in Ravelry, I have a couple of hat designs underneath Loopy Stitcher Designs.
Weather report as she's snuggled in a blankie.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of, it's typical 34 degrees for the area.
It's 31 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the other day. Ooh.
It was like, 25, but felt like 15, it said, because the wind, and we're under wind advisories.
Wind advisories, yep.
I think that's part of, because Karen's like, well, why are you still having problems with allergies? Well, I have them year-round allergies. Mm-hmm. It's just given. And then, if it's windy, forget it. Everything I'm allergic to, it's blowing.
Well, just a couple of days ago, though, before the front came through, it was like 53, 57 degrees.
Oh, so nice.
When I went up to Chicago, it was funny, though, because I'm sitting in the car. I don't have a coat on, because I usually don't wear one in the car because it gets so hot. And these people are bundled up with winter hats and gloves, and I'm like,
so
it's only 57.
We went out the one day, and you guys have heard the stories about how I don't actually wear a winter coat. I wear a North Face jacket, as Karen and my husband calls it. Mm-hmm. So I'm in my normal garb, my North Face jacket, and it's not even zipped. It's like half undone. There's my husband in his heavy winter coat, hat on. We left Goodwill, walked out into the parking lot, got in the car, and he's like literally shaking and can't quit shaking. Well, we're in my car. So I don't have the heat turned up. And he's just over there shaking and shaking. And he's got like how many more layers on than I do? And I'm like, one would think you'd be used to this by now. No, it's cold. Well, we had to stop at Myers. And I'm like, well, why don't you just stay in the car? I'll just run in because I had to get spring mix for the rabbit. I'll just run in, grab the spring mix. While I'm gone, you can turn the heat up. But as soon as I come back out, it's going down. Well, like today,
negotiations.
Today when I went out and about, I think it was set on like 70, and I'm like, no, you got to go down to like 67. Like, I'm warm. So, like, we are complete polar opposites. Mm-hmm. He's literally teeth chattering, can't quit shaking, and I've just in my normal garb. I don't know. As I get used to it, I don't know what to say.
I mean, when I go shopping, like at a mall or somewhere I know I'm going to be a long time, I will leave my coat in the car. Because there's just, then you have to carry it around, or you get sweaty and uncomfortable. No. Anyways.
And I never wear long sleeves neither. I always just have t-shirt on and my North Face. So there's a lot of times
I've ever seen you really in a long sleeve shirt.
I can't because I get warm so easily.
So that begs to differ. Why would you think about a long sleeve sweater?
If it's a cardigan, yes. Because I can take it on and off very easily. Okay. I will not do a pullover.
Okay.
Because I'd be stripping all the time. Oh, now I'm cold. Yeah. No, if it's just like I was going to say, a lot of times when he's got a winter coat on, you'll see me go out in a t-shirt and just a zippered hoodie. Uh-huh. And I'm just fine. That's why you see I wear a lot of zippered hoodies, just because it's easy on and easy off. Because I get cold and then I get hot and I can't stand being warm. I would rather be cold than warm. There's only so many items of clothing that you can legally take off when you're out and about.
We appreciate that.
Or that I want to show people. You know what I mean? So, all right. Let's do shop update. Looking to figure out, okay, new items. And I might actually have these in order this time. So, sock bags. I only have one left of the snow globes. And this fabric is really pretty. It's like a bluish, but it's like just a tinge.
It's got a little abominable snowman on there.
It's adorable. So one of those, I have got 2 of the Christmas Friends. I love this fabric. Mm-hmm. It's just so bright.
It just so reminds me of like the claymation Rudolph. And yeah.
The top green is also on the inside. So 2 of those.
Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've seen that one.
Gingerbreads. Again, this is the inside with the green and white kind of marble looking. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I only have one left of this one, which does not surprise me because it's so sparkly. My red snowflakes. Guys, look at that.
Oh, laying there, I couldn't tell it was sparkly as soon as you picked it up, though.
Even the white on the inside is sparkled. So one of those. I have got 1, 2, 3 of my little Christmas gifts and trees. So 3 of those in the sock bag. I only got one of these left. This is really pretty. The candy canes. And then it also has candy cane fabric on the inside as well. Cute. So one of those. I am down to 2 of these, which does not surprise me neither. See, people love my glitter. There's glitter. Inside is white. And I don't know how well that's showing up. It's got snowflakes on the white. Moving on to medium. Only one of the candy cane left. 2 of gingerbread. 2 of this one. This is just so bright and cherry. Mm-hmm. I love it. 2 of the medium snow globes. I have got 1 of the snow globe in the wireframe. For cross stitchers, I've got 2 of the small cross stitch bags in this print. Because the small sold out right away last time. And I got 2 of the snow globes in the small. And then I have this one, which you will actually find in the blemished section of the shop. Because I don't know what I was doing. It's the holiday dog. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a little bit wider up here at the top than it is at the bottom.
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
So I did put it in the blemished section, and there is a bit of a discount just because it's imperfect. The inside is the red with the polka dots. And that is the larger size one. So I am done with all my Christmas fabrics. I am not going to be putting any more Christmas bags in the shop. So let me show you the other couple that I had remaining for other updates, since this is going to be it for Christmas. What I showed and what I'm showing now. I have 1 left of the medium festive gnomes. I have 1 of the gnomes wireframed. And 1 of the winter ones left. So that's it. No more Christmas bags. So if you're wanting a Christmas bag, make sure you jump on over there. Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. And I will be having soon-ish a new size wireframe bag that will be rolling out at some point as well. So that will be fun. Oh, I can't bend over like that. There we go. Okay. I think I did it. Ta-da! My babies, my littles always say that, the grandbabies. Everything they do, they go, ta-da! Even the little one, he does that now. Ta-da! All right. FOs?
Nope.
All righty. Well,
you're taking care of that department today?
I have an FO train.
Okay.
All right. I lost track of how many It's 11, 12, or 13, something like that. So we'll start here with cross stitch. And technically this is a hoe.
Okay.
But we're calling it a faux. So this was the cross stitch that I was working on. And it is done. Guys, look at that. Now the reason why I'm saying it's a hoe is because this is going to be made into a bag. Now, you guys won't actually, like, I won't have the physical bag to show you because as soon as I get it done, it will be shipping out. So I will take pictures so I can show it. But for now, we're calling it a faux. Isn't it beautiful?
That is adorable.
It's really cute. So that was a big one.
Yeah, that's a lot of stitching.
That was the one that I was like, Karen, are you sure you don't want to do this?
I'm impressed.
Yeah. So that's one. Are you going to keep track for me? Can you?
Sure. One.
Use your fingers. All right. So next up, a friend of mine had contacted me and said, my sister loves cactus. Could you knit her one? And I said, no. I don't knit things like that. I'd be happy to find a crochet pattern. So I found a couple of crochet patterns and sent her pictures and was like, you know, are any of these to your liking, you know? And then, of course, she screenshots it and writes 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are my choices in order. But whichever you feel like doing. I'm like, okay, whatever. So she wanted this one here. It's the fence post cactus. And there was like a pattern that you could buy and it was like 6 of them, including that one. But I'm like, I just need the one. I am never going to probably crochet a cactus again. So I just bought the one pattern. I purchased it on Etsy. So yesterday morning I said, okay, I need to quit looking at the yarn here. And I need to actually do this.
So this is one of the things you did instead of sleep.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
It's adorable.
Guys, look how cute he came out. So, my issues. I couldn't find my safety eyes. I needed 6mm safety eyes. Then I go online and it's like nowhere in town actually carries 6mm. And I knew I had them, so I came in here and looked and I found some safety eyes and I went, oh, I don't have 6mm, not a big deal. Put this all together. Go in my sewing machine room for something else, and what do I find? 6mm safety eyes. I was not taking it back apart. I just made my own eyes. And then the pink is a little bit of blush. Just dabbed down there.
Yeah.
Yep, that'd be blush. So I sent her pictures. She's thrilled. So she'll have to come and pick that up before Christmas so she can gift that to her sister. And there's even, look at, there's even dirt in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys, there's dirt in there even, I put. So, yay. It was so cute. How many does that make?
2.
Okay. Just keeping track of you. Okay, my next one that I did
Making
yesterday.
sure I was paying attention.
My next,
Is that what you're trying to say?
My next 2 that I did yesterday, and I don't know why I thought of this, but Little Man at dance class has a favorite song. It's the Fishy song. And I think the teachers love it too, because there's a spot in the song where the fish takes a nap. So they go to lay down and the teachers are always like, Lucas, come here, and they cuddle. And he knows this song by heart. And every single class, they always slip it in, even if it's not the right theme for the day, because they know he likes it so well. So I decided I was going to make them some fish ornaments that Little Man can give them. So I went searching. And I really, call me cheap. I didn't want to pay for a pattern.
Right.
So I found this stocking. It's a cat paws Christmas stocking, which was free. Red heart. And on the stocking, it had a fish. So I'm like, well, I'll just make the fish part. And it was made for Super Saver yarn. But obviously for stocking, it was going to be like this big.
Yeah.
So I just used sock yarn and a smaller needle. Look, the fin. Look at the fin. Guys, Look at my little fishies. And the little fin, it's look.
So is that knit?
No, this is crochet.
Okay.
Is that not the cutest?
Yeah.
So I did 2 of them because he has 1 teacher and then 1 assistant teacher. So I got 2 little fishies. And I think they are just the cutest. And this was the item that I was laughing about because when I crocheted them, they weren't completely flat, so I wanted to block them. And I didn't want to, they're 2 little fish. Mm-hmm. So I took out 1 blocking mat and I didn't even bother with wires because my wires are so big. Look at my poor fish. So I just grabbed some...
It looks like she tried to make sushi.
So I just grabbed some straight pins, and that's how I blocked my little fishies.
Those are adorable.
So, yeah, if we go to dance class tomorrow, we'll be bringing those. Mm-hmm. That way they can put them on their tree. I'm not going to wait until Christmas, but the kids have been sick, so I'm not sure for sure if we're going, not going, whatever. But, yeah, I just got... Oh, my God, they were so cute. I was just like, oh. And this is an Arkansas Yarn Co. colorway. I can't remember the name of it. I made a sweater for myself. I made a sweater for for Little Man out of it. Mm-hmm. You remember that blue?
Yep.
So that's 2.
Mm-hmm. That makes 4.
Okay. Up next. I'm looking puzzled because I really don't know.
This kind of makes it really even more interesting.
I know. I know now. So it's in my small Christmas cross-stitch bag. So this was a kit that I bought quite a while ago. And I was organizing my cross-stitch kit section up there. And I went, oh, I forgot I purchased 2 of these. And I made one for my friend years ago. Which she has it on her tree at work. Which just cracks me up. It was a kit I ordered from Subversive Cross Stitch, and it was a ornament kit. I'm not going to read it because it is naughty. So I made one for my tree now. Look how cute! So you get the pattern, and then you get the snowflake. I just added the red ribbon. So and the floss came with it too. So it was a complete
and
kit.
that material is sparkly, it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, it sparkles.
Yeah, sparkles. Well, I mean, if you're going to be festive, as you know what, you got to sparkle. So I'm excited. This is going to go on my tree. I mean, gosh, I made it years ago. It's been sitting up there, and I forgot about it. I'm like, oh, that'll be a cute little thing to do. Okay. Moving on. Okay, let me grab this one, because I think this will be a knit project. Mix it up a little bit. Yep. Oh. All right, guys. I was babysitting when I was... And they always have candy laying around. It was after the kids went to bed, so I might have had a Snicker, 2 Snickers and a Twix. All right, so this is a pair of mitts, the Point Edward mitts. These were a new cast on, I believe, since I saw you last. The yarn is Lollipop Girl Yarns. It was from her Advent 2019, which I'm going to weigh this. I believe I'll have enough to do a pair of Journey socks. Mm-hmm. Looks like, because she doesn't like the full mitts, which I think this, and I can't remember now because I was counting gloves the other day, this might be pair 9.
Wow.
And I was informed by her, you have to have 12 pairs for my box. So I need to get...
Surprised she didn't ask for a farmer's dozen so she could get 13.
So I need to get some new one. I need to cake up another skein of yarn and get moving on another pair because I'm not to the 12 yet. These came out really pretty. I like the yarn. And it's nice that I knit them out of yarn that she dyed. So... Mm-hmm. And I did actually, I have yarn set aside, that red that I showed you that I sent to my sister for a sweater. Mm-hmm. I'm going to double that up and do a pair for myself because I've decided I only have the one pair, and if it snows, like it did last year, where it was like I had to go out there like 3 times a day to shovel. I don't want to have to put on wet mitts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to knit myself the full version.
Now, are you the type that, as a kid, I don't know if you guys did it, but we always put our mitts and stuff that were wet on the heater, like the front, the return.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that as a kid? I always did. Did you guys ever do that as kids? I thought that was the thing. That
sounds
to do.
like a fire starter.
No. I mean, it's just dry, hot air coming from the furnace.
That would require for my heat to turn on, though.
Oh, that's true. You have the air conditioning on.
No, he actually has the heat on. Not that you would. I mean, it's 65. We keep it 65,
never kicks on.
So it does.
It wouldn't kick on between shoveling.
It will, like, throughout the day, more so than it does at night, because my house heats up at night, so it doesn't tend to. So that was another FO. I have in my really cute sock bag I pulled out. That was from, I don't know, a couple of years ago, maybe. I don't think that was last year, was it?
It might have been from last year.
All right, move on. Oh, I think all the rest of them are knits. All right, if you guys... Candy wrappers. I've been watching. You know what this bag means.
Ornaments.
Yep.
Now, how do we know that you're not counting ornaments that you already did from the last time?
I've already put those away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
Yeah, I take them out of the bag and put them away. And then I tend to put, like, more colors in there. And then, like, I have no more balls.
Okay.
So I will have to refresh balls again. 2. So 2 more. Look at me going. I'm getting better and better at them, too. So 2 more balls. And I still got plenty of yarn in there for them. Throw that in there. Okay. I'm running out of room down here. Mark me down for 2 washcloths. And it is the Dishes. Jalapeno. And that pretty much finished off that skein. Because there ain't nothing left. So these will get moved into the gift bin. And then I will put another skein of Dishy in here and keep out there just when I don't want to really be working on anything. But I don't sit still, so I have to work on something.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm down to 1 more. So what are we at?
That will be 11.
Oh, okay. So I was pretty good.
Yeah. And that's even giving you credit for 2 dishcloths.
Well, I mean, they count as 2.
Yeah.
All right. So the next is a pair of socks for the son-in-law. Knitpicks Felici Chickadee. And I already put together his bag. It's underneath the tree, but it just has tissue paper, so I can just I can just add to them as I'm doing them. And I did the Magic Heel again. Is that what it was called? Yeah, Magic Heel again. That's all I'm going to do on fingering weight socks. Then I don't have to figure out his heel thing.
Especially for him.
Yep. He's got some big dogs. They don't even fit on the sock blockers, right? Ta-da! So, another pair for Phil. He's gonna have a lot of socks. I think I've got 12 DK, and I think this is the 3rd pair of fingering.
You think Alicia's gonna be like, "Where's mine?" No.
Phil,
of course, you need to finish the poncho for her not to say that.
It's on my list. I did do her some fingerless.
I shouldn't give her a hard time. I'm the one that never finishes things on time.
Right.
She finishes things on time.
I did wrap packages, and she does have a pair of fingerless mitts in there.
There you go.
So does Phil.
Yeah.
But this kid is so knit worthy. I cannot, Every time I see him, he has on one of my hats. I knit him. So it's just like, All right, I finally hit the end of my FOs.
Yeah.
Whew. All right, do you want to tell them about the knit along that we have going on? Because I'm going to see how many entries we have.
Okay, on Ravelry, we have a Get the Knits knit along, which is actually gift along, more like you can do any type of crafting. It does not require it to be crochet or knit. We've had some diamond painting stuff put in there. We've had some quilting stuff put in there. As long as it's for somebody else, you cannot gift it to yourself. It can be for charity. It can be for a birthday. It can be for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, celebration that you're celebrating. As long as you do not give it to yourself, it qualifies. We do not require that it has to be a certain amount of yarn or material that you use or a certain size. So, and that will go on until the end of the year. And our first podcast in January is when we'll have drawn the winners.
We have 374 entries.
Oh, we bumped up since the last time.
People have been busy. I want to say we have. Hold on here. There's 2021. Oh no, we had 515 by the end of it last year. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Get to knitting. Get to crafting. Make those gifts. Alrighty. Let me do coupon codes, and then we'll move to whips. So, 2737. We have got Amanda Ray Cole on Ravelry. If you use code KFB19, you will receive 20% off in her shop. Gypsy Yarns. I still need to go there. And soon. The code expires on December 31st. Gypsy Yarns on Etsy. If you use code KFB20, you receive 20% off. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
So, she actually has entered into the knit along. I saw a couple entries. Yeah. So that was fun. Okay, whips.
That I have.
All right.
Okay. I started my felting project that we had gotten when...
Oh, yeah.
Where did we go this? I don't remember which one this was for.
Greencastle.
Was it Greencastle? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only one we've gone to recently.
Yep. This one is a Snow Family felt kit. It included everything except the little trees. Basically. I forgot the actual ones that I have done at home, but I have the one that I have in progress. So this is my third roll. So I must say, it's very satisfying to stab this.
It is. I need to finish up some of the kits I have.
My only problem is the direction that it gives to create a ball just doesn't make sense to me. And like the first ones that I did, they're okay, but the very first one I did, it was like more like an oval than an actual round circular. So I didn't think it would be as difficult. And it could be the person that's doing it that's making it difficult.
Well, I mean, yeah, you read the directions.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, as you can see.
Well, that one, hold on.
I've got quite a bit of material.
Let me see this picture.
Because mine are actually coming out quite large.
This is kind of an oval, if you look at it a little bit.
Yeah.
On the bigger ones. Well, is that the...
This is supposed to be the bigger one.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe the main... It should be for at least the adult one. I think mine are coming out huge compared to that. It says not to do it to the point where it's completely hard.
Oh, no. I go and go on it. Like...
And I'm like, then it can't be... If you don't do it until it's hard, then it's not going to be...
You want it to be very felted. Yeah. And they always, with those kits, in my opinion, they always give you like extra stuff. So don't worry about using too much. And if you run out, it's just white. I have white here. It's not a big deal. So I'm sure you probably have more than me as far as whips. I only have 4. So if you want to,
my son was like, "What are you doing?" taking out my aggression.
Oh, you better watch out, girl, though. I'll tell you what. Have you hit your finger with one of those yet?
Not yet. I've used the guards that it provides.
There's,
Yeah.
you will bleed.
Yeah.
Because I was stabbing her one day. And,
yeah.
Yeah, I got it twice.
I'm sure. Okay, let's see here.
That's a cute bag.
Kind of like that. Yeah, you kind of have to. It almost needs. It works. Oh, nice. This is Salem Sisters Apothecary by Primrose Cottage Stitches.
Rose Apothecary.
Rose Apothecary. That's and this is going to be for Megana. And I am so close to being finished on this one. Literally, like. That's how much I have done. So all I have to do is the bird is mirror this side. So the bird, this little like star-like, and the actual bottles or potion bottles there. And this will be done.
You'll probably finish that tonight.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yes, I will definitely finish it tonight.
And is that a Christmas present?
It is a Christmas present.
Look at Karen going.
Yep. Yeah. You're proud of me. I'm like, well, this one's going to get done. I still don't know if Buddy's is going to get done.
It's not Christmas Eve and she's rushing.
Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, I got something done. So.
I felt like I was really rushing on that dog one. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm down to the wire.
Yeah.
Because I have a second, another one I have to do for somebody, make them both into bags, and get them mailed out.
Yeah.
Which the second one you guys will not see until after Christmas, because the person watches.
So there's...
I'm just letting her go, because I only have 4 whips.
Okay. I really don't have a whole lot.
Oh, no? Usually you have a lot of whips.
In here. Okay. That's for later. That's for later. That's for later. That's a theme. Okay. I worked on this.
You got anything you can show us now, Karen?
Yeah, I do. Where's my pattern? Dang it. Okay, this is Gather In. Do not have... You'll see this for a little while. And this is by Plum Street. So the last time I showed this, I had finished the Gather, the Sunflower, probably the 2020, and had started the roof. And since then, I have completely filled in the roof and started for the eaves part. That's a lot of stitching. It's a lot of fill-in. So, yeah, I like how that's coming out. I don't know how much longer I'm going to work on this. I have some other things. I also, like, this is kind of fall-oriented, so this might end up getting put away for a little while. But we shall see.
My friend sent me a text with a picture of a cross-stitch thing. I said, well, will you make this for me? And normally I'll make anything for her. And there was a link, because the pattern was on Etsy or something. So I go to the link, and it's a full coverage. And then when I did the calculating with the stitches and whatever, like, this thing was going to be like this. And I'm like, okay, no. Absolutely not. I will not. And I never tell her no, but no. But she understood when I told her how large it was. And that, hey, that's full coverage. She's like, oh, okay, I get it.
That kind of feeds into my next project. So this project will probably only get shown once every 6 months.
Right.
Because it's a heaven and earth design, which is known for their full coverage. It's called Mini Gypsy Firefly. It's the max colors. And now this is a mini version, mind you. When it's done, it will be 9 by 12.
Oh, that's still big.
And it's full coverage.
Yeah, see, I'm not into a lifelong project.
But isn't it pretty?
It is, but still.
I know. I know. And I haven't even gotten all the colors. I just picked out like 20 or so colors. So, I'm doing it on 20 count, even weave, easy count, which has the actual grids. So this is the corner of it, right here. And so it'll probably go to over here.
Yeah, no.
And take up this whole area.
Nope.
For sure.
I'm like, nope.
No. So when I fill these 3 little boxes in those little grids, that's going to be 300 stitches.
Nope.
Just in that little area.
Nope.
So this is a lifelong project.
Well, you should have started that earlier in life, Karen. Just saying.
I'm just thinking, you know what I'm thinking?
Megana's going to finish
I'm already
that.
thinking about retirement. Because that's when that's going to get done.
All right.
But look at these colors.
No. Even looking at the floss, nope.
All these blues, that's for the sky.
No.
I mean, pretty much.
I'm just glad that my next one that I have going on is all one color. Because that dog one, I got down to the end and it was like confetti. One here in this color, one here in this. Yep. And I was just like, I don't even want to work on it. And I seriously just need to be done with it. Mm-hmm. And if I would just focus, but it wasn't fun at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's beautiful. I love all the colors, but I'm over it. Yeah. So yeah, my next project is all one color. I am happy to report.
Yeah. So my last one is the Snuggle is Real, which you guys have seen multiple times. And since our last, I've only put in like a ½ inch of mohair. More than nothing, I guess. So that still needs work. Once I get done with my Ganas, I will go back to this more often. And that's it. That's all I had for whips.
Okay. I thought you were going to have more.
No, I just...
All right. Well,
with everything that's been going on, I just haven't been able to focus on...
As you can see, I'm whipping as we're talking here. I am working on another pair of finger and weight socks for Phil. I got some little toes done. Now, I'm sure you guys recognize this yarn. Do you recognize the yarn?
Oh, yeah. It's the one from the sweater, and it's the one from Little Man's Sweater, and it's the...
It's the never-ending blue. Knit Picks. I don't think I have the band. No. It's a Knit Picks. And I had some Felici out, and I had started it for them, and then that Felici... A, had pink in it that I didn't notice, and B, must have been stored with something that was not superwash, because every time I picked it up, my throat was closing up.
Yeah, I inherited it.
So I handed it off to her last Sunday, and then I just was like, okay, I don't want to cake yarn at this point, so I came in here, and I'm like, oh, okay. And you have to have quite a bit of yarn for Phil's socks. God knows I have plenty of this. So, yeah.
The funny part was her starting those toes last time, because she had a heck of a time last Sunday.
Why was I
She was just like, you just... It took you forever. Normally you would have already... I don't know what the reason was. I don't remember what the reason was. Do you? You just weren't paying attention?
Was it during my non-sleeping? Like, not at all? Did I have something going? I don't know.
I don't know.
At any rate, I just...
It could be. She was definitely not focusing.
No. Well, you know. Little Man's Sweater. It's coming. We'll see. Yarn. It's a Karen cake. Karen. I don't know what it is. Pastel Fairy. Well, I ran into a little snag, or possibly a snag, because, you know, they're big old cakes, and they have multicolors. And I finished the body and went to start the sleeve. I'm all caught up. And I was trying to match, you know, the sleeves to the body, and I don't know that I'm going to have enough yarn. I have every color but this color. This color.
Don't you have more cakes of that? I mean, you have multiple.
I only had another cake.
Oh, you only had 2 cakes.
Yeah, I thought I had more.
I thought you had more too.
No, little girl colors.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm gonna see. Sometimes yarn goes further than what you think. So, and the sleeves are smaller than, you know, going around the body. So. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what I'll do. I'll figure it out.
So how much more of that color do you have?
And I got to do both sleeves. But it does go it's wrapped. I don't know. We'll see. So I think what I'm going to do is I will knit to here, and then I'll cut it, and then I'm going to go over here. I'll put these on hold, go back over here, because I don't want to knit this whole sleeve and then get over here and be like, oh, I don't have enough.
Yeah. So
that's how that's going to have to go.
Yeah, you might end up having to rip back some and be like, this will be a shorter color, and then just expand on this.
Yeah, I think that's going to look funny, though. I don't know. Or my thought was to do, so like right now, just cut this. Then go to another color, do that many rows of that color, then go to another color. So it'd be like more striped, the sleeves. You see what I'm saying?
That would work, yeah.
I'm thinking that.
And then I would include this color in with it. You know, the lighter color in with it.
I'm thinking that might actually be really cute.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, even if you could use this as like the contrasting color and do this much in this color, then, you know,
do
even
that,
it out, and then go to the next, and then even with this, and then...
I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to BS with it.
Because I don't think you're going to have enough.
So I'm going to go ahead when we're done, and I'm going to cut this.
Yep.
And switch to another color. Because I have, so this is the one I'm working on. Mm-hmm. This is the one I wound off. Mm-hmm. And then this is the original one. So I have plenty of that white.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, folks. Although I'm going to have to keep white. No, I don't. I can cut it and then switch to another ball.
Yeah, cut it, and then you can work off of this for the other sleeve, and then switch to the other.
Well, I don't want to go, if I'm going to do it this way, just go stripe, 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 stripe. I don't want to have to keep putting sleeves on hold is what I'm saying. I'm just going to do one sleeve.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we figured it out, folks.
This inside's not even...
Well, I could go to the... Yeah,
no,
I don't know.
It's not. Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, we got it figured out. I talked it out.
Glad you were a part of that discussion and decision.
Please come again. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, and FYI, let's just talk about. We're going back here. Mm-hmm. Let's just talk about these barber cord things. I'm still very unimpressed. Okay, let me explain why. So first off, you really can't use these on or I was not capable of. I will try again. A sock yarn. Could not get the sock yarn to go over like where you've stuck your needle in. Mm-hmm. Did not have that problem with this worsted weight yarn. Mm-hmm. But when I went to pick up the sleeves, I'm using DPNs. They do not work with DPNs very well. With like the larger size DPNs. Mm-hmm. So I still had to just pick it up like it was on a waist thread. So what was the sense of this, I ask?
Well, you like the clover because it's got a cable
with the needle.
With the needle on the end. So that makes it easier.
Not sold.
That's where we started off in the first place.
Yeah, not sold whatsoever on these things.
Yeah.
No. Maybe I'll change.
Sometimes, it just
future.
everybody's personal preference in terms of what's going to work for them.
But yeah, I was not impressed. Oh my gosh, I ordered something this week that I am so excited about. So let me talk about it before I forget. Let me pull it up. So Ann Tudor had put a post up. She's doing custom orders. If you send your dog's photo, she'll make a stitch marker.
How adorable is that?
Guys, I sent Moo Moo's photo. I did, sure enough. I don't think I saved which photo I gave. It was a close-up of her. It was when she had, after surgery, when she only had the one eye. So I'm very excited about getting that because that'll go perfectly with my Moo Moo bag. Okay, sorry, squirrel.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to work on this tonight. I'm going to get this thing done so I can get it wrapped. All right, next up is a pair of Journey socks. I don't even need to look, I know. That I have not seen a lot of love because we have not gone out a lot. Oh yeah, okay, I do have it. This is a cherry pie cottage. It's in there, I swear it's in there. What is that?
Allison, kiss me. Allison, kiss me.
Is that what it is? It's from her Halloween advent. Which year? I think it has the year on there.
This would have been Hocus Pocus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, was it? I didn't get Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
remember? She gifted it to us.
Yes, we did. Okay, so this was 21?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, I had those all. I think I used these for something else,
the cowl.
And now I had a bunch.
I still haven't finished.
Right. And then I have a bunch of it left, which is plenty to make Journey socks.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been doing that with all those, and they've been knitting up beautifully. I am at the decreases for the toes. And then the first one will be done.
Cool.
Stay in there. Stay in there. Okay. I got one more. Were you laughing at my bag?
The red one?
Yeah. My boss got that for me.
Yeah, I was wondering where that came from.
It was a couple years ago she bought it for me. It's my festive bag.
Matches your personality.
I take it places.
That way, if you put it up on the table, they won't ask you questions.
I went to an extra knit get-together because Thursday was
Thanksgiving.
Yep. So then they had it on, Sunday. So I had this, which was not planned. And then I had the my Care Bear I Hate People shirt. People probably like, what is wrong with that? All right, so I started a new project. This was a free pattern. I don't know if it still is, because I belong to this group on Facebook, and sometimes it's only free for a certain amount of time or with a code or whatever. It's called A Touch of Lace by Barbara Hurd. Hurd. I don't know why it was sounding
as in herding sheep.
It was sounding so weird coming out. The yarn I am using, and this is a gift. This is a gift knit, which will be no problem getting it done, is Arkansas Yarn Co. Grand Opening. Oh, let's discuss my nails for a second, guys. I'm going to show you first. Do you see what's on there?
Oh my goodness.
And I did not
You did not ask.
I do not pick my nails. Let me say this again. Now I'm going to see if we can get it focused, but guys, it's a little gnome. And on this one, okay, which way? It's a reindeer. And when she was first, my nails are done in layers. So she put white on here, and then she put some red, and she started smearing it around. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It looks like blood. No. Well, let me let her do her thing. I won't say anything. And then she put a little gnome, and there's a little holly leaf up there. And she stamps all this. This gnome was stamped in 1, 2, 3 or 4 different stamps.
Wow.
Of layering.
Uh-huh.
So she does some work, but yeah, I love these. Absolutely love these. And then that added sparkle with that gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry guys. Okay, let me show you the shawl. Okay, going with my Christmas theme. I've got my candy knit stoppers. I've got my Christmas tree. And this is going to be so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that section there that'll open up. And basically...
Doesn't look like a whole lot of lace.
No.
Considering it's got lace in the...
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, and this is all it is. It just basically keeps repeating. And it just uses the one skein of yarn.
Oh.
So, yeah. That will be done probably by next time. And we will probably just have a picture of it, though, because it will be sent out. This is what's going to happen this time of year, guys.
Yep.
I will definitely try to get pictures. Especially because most of my packages have to travel a ways. Yeah. So...
Speaking of pictures, you guys all saw my daughter's first attempt at making herself a cardigan. If you recall, it was like past her knees and the sleeves were like yay long. And she did end up fixing it. And she went... Let's see if I got that picture. Sorry.
Why don't you make your picture smaller so you can see them all instead of scrolling through?
Because that would make sense.
Are you being challenged by your phone again?
Yeah, you know, I have to be taught these things before I know how to do them.
See this arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you in camera?
Because that's where my photos are.
No, you should have a... hold on, let me look and see what it looks like. You should have a thing that says photos. That's where you want to go. You have a photo thing? Just swipe down. Now type in photo. Right there. Okay. Just close. Just hit OK. Go to albums. Where are you on? Wait, hold on, I can't see. Yeah, see, now you can see them all little and you can scroll quicker. I'm always showing her something on her phone, guys.
Just let's say I'm technically challenged.
I taught her how to do a screenshot as well.
I was impressed with myself. But of course, it took her several times to teach me how to do it. And then I got a new phone.
Yeah. And then she's like,
I don't know how to do this now.
Because I was like, just...
because I didn't upload the...
I was like, just screenshot it.
So, this is her new... This is her latest... one of her latest projects, which is very cute there. And she's like, I'll send you a better picture when I have the ribbing on, which was like the next day. So I think she's at work. I'm like, really? In the bathroom? That's the better picture? So there she is. And she does look really cute in it. And she's got the ribbing for the collar. Looks adorable on her. And that's all granny squares that she put together. So, very cute. much better in terms of
Fit?
yes. I think she belongs to some like cross stitch group, chat group, modern group or something.
Crochet?
Yeah, for crochet.
You said cross stitch. All right. Do you have acquisitions?
Yeah, I've been de-stressing through buying.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That happens.
Okay.
Okay. You saw, I think you guys saw this. I got the second part to my globe, the modern. You saw the material that I got for the full coverage. I ended up getting a tacky case for my beadwork.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yep. And then
I still have beads all over my floor floating around from when I spilled them last time when I was doing the Mill Hill.
let's see. Then I got here. This is Snowman Wisdom by Sue Hillis Designs. It says
That's cute.
it's adorable. I love the colors of it too. And this will be nice because it's not just like Christmas. It says words
It's
of
winter.
Yeah, it really is winter. Words of wisdom from a snowman. It's okay to be a little bit bottom heavy. Don't get too much sun. Everyone knows carrots are good for you. Be a jolly, happy soul. It takes a few extra rolls to make a good midsection. It's fun to hang out in your front yard. Remember, we're all a bit flaky. White is always appropriate. Accessorize, accessorize, accessorize. So that's the whole sayings that you can. So I got that. I got the material. I also got, let's start with this, Garan tote bags. This was actually from their Christmas and July bag that they separated up. And there's the inside of it. So, I know, I'm pretty sure I showed this. Christmas Rules by Primrose Cottage. Stitches. There is a stitch along being done by the Cornhusker Stitchers, and they got this split up. I haven't started mine, just with everything that's been going on. I know that's not something I can keep up with, but I do like it. So, and I also got from Garan Fabrics by Stephanie. It's called Stillwater, 16 count, and that's the color I'm going to do it on. Kind of a blue-gray, which I think will be really pretty. Got that. I also got, where'd it go? Oh, this from Garan tote bags. Cute little fall. Almost like notions. I can use this even for a small.
I was going to say, I'd use it for Mill Hill,
person, yeah.
even.
Yep, definitely. And then 123 Stitch got my business. One thing I do like about 123 Stitch is that they have a wish list, which of course my wish list is long. So anytime I go there, I'm like, oh, it's on sale now. Whoop, whoop.
That could get you in trouble.
Good.
As
These
much as
are
I've
really
been practicing
cute.
self-control this year, Karen, however,
Yeah, well, you know,
Has
sometimes
not.
you have to deal with stress. So this is by
that's when I clean.
Croquette Go-Go. Croquette Go-Go. It's called Winter Joy. It's actually 7 patterns. Very pretty. Wintry. Ice skating. There's No Place Like Home. The Snowman. So that's another one that I know that I can do a bunch of those and it can be out all winter. And then I saw this one, Little House Needleworks Snowy Petites. And these are like ornaments. For ornaments. Sense of theme. I kind of like the light blue and the snowman thing. And then this one is the Snowball by Brenda Gervais. And it's 7 winter themed pin. Well, they use it as pin cushions. I will more than likely do them as like wall hangings because Karen does not sew. And then on the back, there's some more.
I mean, you could stick your cross stitch needles. Just saying.
Yeah. Let me see. I think that's it.
Okay. I have one purchase, but then I had one purchase, the rest are gifts, and then I have Goodwill.
Cool.
My one purchase is my Schitt's Creek Club for November, because I still have December coming. This is from Hank's Yarning Company. November's was Sunrise Bay.
Look at those colors.
And it came with a button. I won't read it. You can do that for yourself, but love it. I have not been disappointed so far in the Schitt's Creek. I am disappointed that December was the last one.
Yeah.
She's going to be doing a different club. There will still be Schitt's Creek yarn, but she's not going to do the club, which is kind of sad. I should have found this at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
She did a preview for the next one, which you can actually still order right now. Thanks. Why was I drawing a blank on the name? Thanks. There it is. Oops. Hello. So December is the very last month of Simply the Best Yarn Club. I absolutely love this yarn club. I think it's time to take over the break. There will definitely still be Schitt's Creek related yarn, so the picture is the preview of what it's going to be. So that should be an interesting one. So that was my purchase. I had sent something to Lori of Arkansas Yarn Co. and in return, she ended up sending me the Sock Yarn Society subscription, which is actually open right now, where you can subscribe to it. So this is, I don't remember which month this is. Maybe it'll say on here. Okay, maybe it doesn't. I'm still looking. I think this was November's. Okay, so the yarn is Don't Sweat the Fall Things. And this is on the Yummy Plush, which is very, very soft.
Ooh.
Very, very soft.
Love that spelling that she's got going on in there.
And then, I didn't even look at this yet. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Mm-hmm. You always get an Arkansas stitch marker, but then they always usually give you another one, which is an acorn. And it came with 2 patterns. Cherry Blossoms, which is a crochet pattern. And then the Liana hat. I've actually knit this hat before. It is really pretty. And then it came with a pom-pom, and it's one of the snap ones to go with it.
Pretty.
And then there was a Arkansas hat tag that you can put on there too. So this, and a tea, which we get this time. Organic peppermint. Mmm. We're both like, So that was this last one. And like I said, if you go to stockyarnsociety.com, you can sign up. Again, she only opens it up for a limited amount of sign-ups, so don't hesitate. That's always fun for me when I get these. So I got that. And then I got, which I didn't ask her if I can mention her name or not. So
Okay.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
We were watching, she probably wouldn't care, honestly, but I won't. We were watching a podcast. Look at the card.
Oh.
Guys, look at the card. And the card is from Nitty McPurley Yarn Co. That's just really cute. So we were watching a podcast and we saw something that really intrigued me. Because that's just the way it works.
Sparkle.
And then I kept obsessing over it, she can tell you.
Yeah.
And I was looking
That's
it up.
why you didn't get the socks started and done. You kept...
That's what it was. I wasn't having issues.
I knew it was something she was like doing.
I wasn't having issues actually casting on. It was because I was so distracted.
She had a squirrel moment. Several.
So she mentioned it on the podcast. I then Google it. I find it in a couple areas, but it's like London. And oh my gosh, the shipping. And I'm like, no. So then I went to their show notes. Didn't see it listed in there. Then I went back to Google. Then I forgot about it for a few minutes. Then I got back on it again. So finally I messaged her and I'm like, okay, look, where did you get this from? Because I need it.
I was like, maybe you should message her and find out where she got it.
So she was really sweet. She's like, well, I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I got more than what I need. Give me your address. I'll send you one. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she got it out right away. So basically, it's you add it to your yarn that is not sparkled, and it makes it sparkly. I'm so excited. It's called Stellaris. And it basically, they call it, well, it says yarn on here, but I would call it like a thready.
Yeah, it's more like a thread.
And you can get it in different colors. But I'm I have a self-striping yarn that I think is beautiful. But I think it would be prettier with some shimmer and glitter. And that's what I plan on trying this with. And I'm quite excited about this. And this is 25 grams. It's 560 meters. I still don't know where she got it from. So now you guys can obsess about it if you're interested. But I'm really excited to...
I'm thinking that she's so obsessed that you might be seeing no socks next podcast.
I don't know. I have to focus on Christmas stuff.
I don't know. You will be driven.
I have to focus.
We'll have to see.
I gotta focus. But yeah, I'm very, very... Yes. Okay. And then... She sent me a sock set as a special gift. And... Well, obviously, she knows I like sparkle. And I don't believe I've had London House yarns.
No,
ever.
I don't know.
So I was quite excited by that. And it is pretty. Look at that. Guys, look how pretty this is. I
and the mini
love
has sparkle
it.
too.
And it is called Baubles.
Mm-hmm.
It is beautiful. So that was so, so sweet of her. Oh, and then there was some sample packages of Happy Hands, handcrafting hand cream for hands that craft. Rose petals, which I should be able to do rose petals. That's one of the scents I don't think I'm allergic to. This one I'm going to pass off to you. It's sugar plum, so I'm not really sure what that's going to smell like. So,
and she puts it up to her nose to see if she could smell it.
I'm so congested. I don't think I'd be able to smell. I can't.
And the person would feel horrible if you all of a sudden started closing up.
So you can have that one. But yeah, I thought that was really nice. So I got some little... And that's from happyhandsstore.com.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. There's that. Then, what have I got next? This card just cracks me up, guys. I mean, seriously. Get yourself some nice note cards. I say that, but I make my own usually. Mm-hmm. All right. Then I have Goodwill. I need a drink.
Mm-hmm.
a train horn. I'm like, what is that noise?
No, like I just really didn't.
What have I got? I don't even remember. Oh. Are you guys ready for this one? So y'all were probably impressed when I got those Mill Hills for 99 cents, right?
I was floored when she sent me the picture. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
Well, what do you think about paying 35 cents for one?
What?
35 cents.
Wow.
35 cents for some little ice skates. I'll take it.
Yep.
What is this? Oh! I might want to try to do this before, I might want to do this for Christmas too. Let me see if I can get into it. Sorry, it's going to crinkle. So this is a kit I found at Goodwill. I just wanted to be able to take this out. So it's for a little teddy bear purse. And I thought it would be cute for Peanut.
Yeah.
So that's what it will look like. And it looks like they have, I think it's like one of those easy kind of things. I don't know, I'm hoping. Oh, they want you to stitch it by hand, huh? We'll see about that. Well, I guess I will. Well, no, I don't think I will. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be honest. I might not stitch it by hand. I might just zip it up on the sewing machine. I'll have to look at it. Like, there's certain things you'd have to stitch by hand. Like the little ears.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show them the picture of the little ears? And maybe, like, the eyes you'd have to sew on. I don't know. I'll be winging it. I'll be winging it, guys. So the pieces are already in here and cut. And it's really just how this can't be that complicated. There's literally 2 pieces. So this has got to be fairly easy. There's 2 pieces, guys. That's it. I guess I'll find out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I might try to make that for... Did you get it all figured out?
Mm.
What?
Yeah, hand it off to you.
Wow, I don't understand. Is there some in English, I hope? Because...
That's in English.
Yeah, but it doesn't really tell you anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, there you go. It doesn't look like it has very good... Yeah, like I'm going to sew a zipper on by hand. Please? I might... I don't know. We'll see. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like it has very good instructions. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I had everything
You
in
do
there.
that.
I'll do that. I'll just look at the pictures and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was... Sorry, I got a little sidetracked of figuring it. I should have... I
There's
forgot...
a squirrel again.
I forgot I even bought it. Honestly. If not for Christmas, I can do it. Her birthday's in February.
Yeah.
So that'd be something cute to go with February. And then... Because I need it. But yet again, you guys know me. If I find a deal at Goodwill, I just can't leave it. And this wasn't even at Goodwill. This was at the Bridge Thrift Center.
Oh, wow.
$2.99.
$3 for all of them.
Yes. Would you have left it?
Nope.
And there you have it, guys. Because I need more cotton. Like, I need a whole...
It doesn't have to stay white.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Now,
I know somebody that dyes yarn.
That changes things.
Yeah. Think about it that way. I'm wondering if the dyeing process, too, would soften it up a little bit. You can at least try one and see what happens.
Well, and then you can make some cute, like, little market bags or something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a thought. Because, I don't have enough other things to do. But at any rate, I couldn't leave it. Okay.
You can just put that on things possibly to do when you can't sleep.
True that. Okay. I am so thirsty. Then, I knew I had a package coming, but I forgot about it, as I do sometimes. And then our mail's been weird because we get our mail early in the morning, and then yesterday, like late in the afternoon or early evening, they came back. I'm wondering if they're having a separate truck deliver packages or whatever.
Because it's kind of coming to that time of year.
And we got a box. And she didn't say I could or couldn't or whatever. So Mona, sorry, one of our viewers has been destashing all of her crafts. Which why? And she came across some stuff that she thought we'd like. She has not cross-stitched for at least 10 years.
Oh, boy, this should be fun.
So figured it was time to send them to a good home.
Oh.
Karen. I'm going to actually give you this item, and then I will read the thing. Okay, so this is the pattern if you want to show them.
Ooh.
Oh, it gets better. So that's the gorgeous pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So this is an Afghan blanket. Oh, and oh, wow. And the Annie's cloth that goes with it. So this is literally the blanket material that you would use with the...
Okay, so let me read this part.
Wow.
So I figured winter was coming on, large projects, such Afghan will keep you warm. Okay. She purchased the Afghan part in this color because she thought it would make the bouquet a slight antique look, which I have to agree with her.
Yeah, it would. Plus white.
Yeah, and she put that in there. Hard to keep clean.
Hard to keep clean.
She went through her DMC threads and tried to send 3 full skeins of the ones that she had. And if what I had was partials or single skeins on a bobbin, I sent those as well. Now there are, which I will give you this note so you know, she was missing 4 colors, which she listed the numbers here.
Wow.
She hopes that she sent enough so that you won't have to buy much. So that was that. Then, my part of the note, Laura, could forget you. Well, how could you? She sent a bunch of Mill Hill bead kits that she had and thought of me because I've been showing them off on the podcast. Share if you want to. I do have some to share.
Cool.
Because
I like a good Mill Hill.
I kind of sort it through. So this was your stack.
Awesome. And they're fully, holy cow. Counted. Ooh, this is a full bead. Like a birdhouse with a little, it looks like a birdhouse, but it's got a snowman in front. And then Holiday 7, which is a Santa. Okay, here's a funny thought. My son put up the Christmas tree. Talk about squirrel moments. Well, poor kid. It was a rough Thanksgiving for us, and so he did it all by himself. It was actually last Sunday, I came home and he messaged me, said, if there's not enough, ornaments, let me know. I'll dig through to get to the rest of the ornaments. And I came in and I was like, that looks like the ornaments that you put on your 4-foot tree, which is on our 6-foot tree. And it looks kind of sad. And I'm like, it's perfect, honey. And I'm like, I got all these Mill Hills. I can make these into ornaments.
I did not notice that these were beads.
These are some of these are like complete beads.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to come up with a different method because I cannot have those beads running around my house.
They're like they have feet.
Okay, well, here's the thing. It's hard for me to pick up little beads like that with my nails. So, I'll have to come up with a different method.
Look at that little cardinal. And then little.
Now you see why I picked that one.
That's got a cat in it.
Cat in it.
Oh, heirloom Santa.
Yep, I knew you'd like those.
Yeah. Look at this heirloom. Let's see. This one is Black Forest Santa. This one is Kris Kringle. Von Klaus. and Grandfather Frost. Perfect.
Okay, I'll
love
just,
it.
I'll just go extremely quick here. I got a bunch of Santas. Santa. I think there was one I didn't show. Santa.
Oh, look at the little sheepy.
Bah. I really like this one too. Look at the gingerbread.
Oh.
Isn't that cute? A tree.
That is adorable.
This one is adorable. Look at that one.
Aww.
A stocking.
Oh, Santa. It looks like he's got a little bunny.
Yeah. And a snowman.
Very cute.
Oh, and then there was a bead nabber. So maybe that'll help a bit. Because
Yep.
So a little bead nabber.
Yeah.
So we'll give that a try.
There you go.
So, yeah, that was amazing.
Fun. Yeah.
Thank you so much for thinking of us, Mona.
Thank you, Mona, so much. This is awesome.
Oh, and she did put on here too. She loves watching us. We always make her smile, and sometimes her husband has to come back in to see why she's laughing so hard. And I'm going to give you this so that you have
the numbers.
She was very detailed about it,
yeah.
So you know what.
Yeah, and these numbers are still available, so great. Because they do retire some of these numbers, which I didn't realize.
You can still usually get them though.
Oh, yeah.
Etsy shops tend to have them because I had to order 3 of the ones for that dog. Online because I couldn't find them in stores at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all the knitting, all the crafting, all the things. 2 weeks. Okay. What I've been watching? I finished Love Is Blind. I started and finished The Ultimatum. I'm still watching Roswell, New Mexico, and it's Christmas time.
So that means Hallmark.
Yes, I meant to bring it in to show you. I have a Hallmark checklist of all the new movies, and I put a check mark when I set the DVR up to record it. And then once I watch them, then I do a slash in the opposite direction. I'm very organized about it.
Didn't you say there was a Hallmark app that you could do that too?
Yeah.
But you love the paper.
I love the paper and the marking and the. I've also watched a few Netflix Christmas movies, which kind of started when I was stuck over babysitting kids until, midnight. And have something to watch. And then I'm just watching, like, my usual stuff. Yeah. So, nothing too special. I did finish another book. Started another one. Did not do dance class last week, as I said, because the littles were sick. I can't remember if I showed or not. Shoot. Because I had previously shown pictures of Peanut. And I did not have any taken of Little Man, but I did take a couple. That's him getting his stamp on his hand. And sad news, guys. He's getting his hair cut on Thursday.
Oh, all the curls.
All the curls are going to be gone.
That's going to be the hardest.
Alicia's like, yeah, I'm really having trouble with it, but it's in his eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I get it. And then my little one decided, so she doesn't tend to eat, like when we go to McDonald's afterwards, she eats French fries. She doesn't even eat chicken nuggets. Well, her dad had her there first because I was in dance class with Lucas. And I was hungry, like, because I hadn't ate dinner, so I got a quarter pounder and cheese. And I'm sitting there taking a bite out of it. And literally, she's like this. And after about 5 minutes of this, I'm like, did you want a bite? Knowing that she's going to say no.
Yeah.
Yes. Freaking hungry. So she starts eating, like, these little bites out of my thing. And I'm like, do you want a burger? Yes. And her dad's like, she doesn't eat burgers.
She does now.
And I'm like, well, she says she wants one, so I'm going to go buy her one.
Yeah.
I'll just get...
Yeah.
get a simple burger. So I get her a burger, and she takes these bites all the way around the rim, basically, of the burger.
That's funny.
And she did pretty good. She did around the whole thing. And then she's like, I think my tummy done. And I'm like, well, do you want just the bread? So I took like the bottom of the bun off, and she ate that. So, I mean, she did pretty good with it, because for not being a meat eater, that sort of thing. And she was so proud of herself. I was like, you ate your burger. She's like, yay. So this week is going to be a busy week. So might or might not have dance class tomorrow. Wednesday, me and Peanut are doing a grandma and me. It's a ornament making class, grandparent edition is what they called it. It's only an hour long.
Yeah.
Alisha sent it to me. And it's from 1 to 2. And I'm like, well, that's usually when she takes her nap. Yeah. And she's like, well, she hasn't been napping lately. Okay. So I got that Wednesday. Friday morning, I have toddler time with little man. Alisha can't take him to it because toddler time starts at 8:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And Peanut has school at 9 o'clock that morning. So grandma to the rescue. And then Friday night, we're taking both kids to a Christmas party. So it's going to be very grandbaby heavy. So that's it. That's all I got going on. Over to you.
So my daughter came home for Thanksgiving, and she knew I watched Supernatural. I had kind of gotten out of watching it. So she came over, and we ended up crafting for the day and watching Supernatural. So she got me back into watching that. So I've been watching several of those shows.
You know what I'm going to ask?
No, I haven't watched anymore.
I'm going to start making you watch an episode every time.
Every time I come here?
Yep.
That's all right. We could do that. Yeah, I really want Chuck to... I think he'll really get into it.
He will,
especially
get the humor.
One...
We're talking about Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek, yeah. I think he'll really get into the humor of that.
Yeah, I would see him liking it.
Yeah.
After he's going to be like me, though. The first 2 or 3 episodes, I was like, what the... am I watching? Do I want to continue?
Yeah.
No, and then I was hooked.
Yeah. I've been continuing watching my Master Chef, which of course Chuck was at the same. He's like, the Master Chef's okay, but I like the ones with the kids better.
Are you watching Hell's Kitchen?
No, I haven't. I'll probably go back to it because years ago when I had back surgery, that was going on. So I did watch it while I was on disability. While I was off.
It's
because there was nothing else to watch. So I did a lot of BBC watching.
How about the Christmas baking? That championship is on now. I have 4 of them recorded.
I already finished the British Bake Off. I finished watching all of that. And yeah, the regular Christmas. Yep, watching that.
Highly recommend this, guys. It's on ABC. What's it called? It has to do with it's a Christmas light competition.
The Christmas light fight.
The Great Christmas Light Fight?
Christmas
light. It's really good. And if you have little ones, they'll love it.
Yeah. Chuck loves that.
So I started watching.
You got to record that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And we always argue about which one should win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I always have this one should win, but I know this one is going to win.
Yeah. Been doing a lot of homework, so that's moving along. 7 months to go-ish? No, more than that. Probably almost a year, but it's really only going to be like 7 more classes.
Too long, guys.
I know.
So there's that.
It'll be worth it when it's done. But when it's done,
you need
to talk about crafting.
You need to be done then.
I know. I do have the week. I do have the week after Christmas off from school.
Yeah, because you always do, and we usually plan something.
Yep, from school and work. That's me time. For sure.
Because that's usually when, weather permitting, we usually try to
for sure
do some sort of trip.
Yep.
So we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah. You already figured one place to go when you were up doing your thrifting. You found a couple of places for us to go.
I did?
Mm-hmm. Up in Plainville.
Oh, no, that was from my couch at 2 a.m. in the morning when I couldn't sleep. I was Googling.
I thought it was while you were thrifting that you found it.
No. I was at home. This is the things I do.
Yeah.
This is the things I do, guys. You can only lay there trying to sleep for so long. And then,
I know.
Although that's like the thing you should not do is be on your phone or watch a TV, or so they claim, because that's a blue line.
Yep.
But they also claim, take this sleep aid or take this melatonin or take this and take that. And every time I take something that everybody swears by, oh, this works for me, it wires me. Yeah. I was up the whole night the other night. Then the next day it carried on, and I was just like jittery and couldn't quit doing things and running around here and running around there. And
So I also went and got my eyes checked out. We'll have to see if I passed when I get my glasses. My prescription did change slightly.
Well, did you do...
She's saying slightly, and I'm like this all the time.
Did you do like what I do and tell them that you hate going there because you always fail the test? Because when you tell them that, they really give you a good exam.
I told her that I had started cross-stitching and that I was noticing that I was spending more time like this cross-stitching.
You always do.
Yeah.
My husband always has his up on his head, too. And I'm like, why did we pay for the close-up when part of the lens and you're not using it? I use mine.
Or I even put one of those, I have clips, magnifiers to put on it. The only thing I don't care for about that is that it covers the whole eye, which there are some that could just go towards the bottom. They're a little bit more expensive. That I think the Floss Tube Tiny House.
I mean, you don't really watch TV when you're cross-stitching.
She recommended. She showed some. What was that?
You don't really watch TV when you're cross-stitching. You more so listen. Mm-hmm. Which is a good thing because my TV is blocking half the screen.
Yeah, right now I can't, see half the podcast. Anyways, we were watching Naughty Nitwits, and Leslie was showing something, and she's like, "Ooh, look at that!" And I'm like, "Oh, that's right, the tree's in the way."
Oh, this happens every year. You should just be lucky that we have the new tree now because our other tree was bigger. This tree is more slender, so you at least get to see some of the TV. The other tree...
Get you a tree like Amy has.
Oh, that's way too true. As it is, I have so many ornaments left over because we don't have as big as what we did. Yeah. So, all right. I think that's all we have for you guys today. Do you want to tell them what they should do if they haven't already done?
We would really appreciate it if you subscribed, and ring the bell.
And leave a comment. We like comments.
Yeah, we like comments. Those are fun to go back.
Tell your friends about us.
Mm-hmm.
So, remember, keep on gift knitting or crocheting or cross-stitching or diamond painting or quilting or whatever it is that you might be working on for Christmas.
Plenty of time for that.
And get that listed into the knit along. Mm-hmm. Go check out the bags at Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Yep.
Last of the Christmas has gone up now in there. So,
yeah.
And then we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.